Hi, I'm Courtney Koch, middle school counselor at Lipscomb Academy, and I'd like to share next year's schedule details with you.
The 8th grade schedule has 7 class periods. You are required to take 5 core courses: Bible, English, Social Studies, Science, and Math. So this means you have 2 class periods left, and you get to choose what you want to fill those class periods with. And here are your elective options: band, chorus, foreign language, encore, art, and study hall. Band in the 8th grade is combined with the 7th grade students. This meets every day for 50 minutes, and that's the entire class period, and it has been in the past 6th period. Chorus is also combined with the 7th and 8th grades. Also meets every day for a 50-minute period, and this has been a 2nd period the last few years. The next option is foreign language. And this is really important for you to understand that if you would like to take foreign language, French, Latin, Spanish for high school credit, starting in the 8th grade, then you need to want to take 3 years of a language, of that language. High school requirement is that you have 2 consecutive years of a foreign language. Most colleges want those, if you're just taking minimum requirement, most colleges want those to be in high school. So this is a class, most likely you'll go into the high school down the hall and join a class with mostly high school students. So there is an application process, and it has the guidelines as well on the application sheet. And so again, you can choose from Latin, Spanish, and French. This year, we have an 8th grade high school art 1, and this is the only 8th grade students in this class. You'll need to submit a portfolio, and this does not count as a high school fine art credit. It does count as high school credit, just not your fine art one. So this is a great class if you have a lot of interest in visual arts and you want to pursue AP art, you want to take multiple years of visual arts in high school. And this is a great way to get started so you have more time in your high school schedule to take these classes. Encore. So the encore meets during a different class period than all your other options, except for study hall. So there's a band, a chorus, a study hall, Spanish 1, Latin 1, and French 1. So you can choose encore and it will fit with any of these other options. And encore in the 8th grade includes exploratory Spanish, intro to speech, art, PE, and a chapel practicum. And so PE meets every other day, and then the other classes rotate with PE. For example, you might have PE your first 12 weeks. Well, you have PE all year long, but you have 12 weeks of exploratory Spanish, and then after 12 weeks, that rotation moves and you'll have intro to speech with PE. The next 12 weeks. The new class is the Encore Chapel Practicum, and students will choose, you have to choose Encore, and then you also choose between visual art and that class and Chapel Practicum. Again, this is Encore class period. So Chapel Practicum students will help plan chapel. Miss Welch will be the teacher of that class this year. And you need to, if you want to partake or to be a part of this class, which is a great experience, you need to write a paragraph about why you want to take this class. And you can just share that with me, turn it into the office or Miss Welch. So that's the Chapel Practicum. And again, that occurs only during the Encore class period, so you have to choose Encore if you want to partake in Chapel Practicum. Study hall. So study hall is an option for one of your electives, and that meets every day for 50 minutes. So it's a class period study hall, and it occurs during different class periods. So it could be 3rd period, it could be 7th. And the computer assigns the study hall. So it's just where it fits best with your schedule as to where your study hall will land. So our Learning Enhancement Program is available for students, and you can use that during study hall. So that's great, especially if you're involved in a lot of extracurricular activities and you need to do work before you leave school, the school day, then that's a great option to have. So again, this concludes the information about the 8th grade schedule.